Good morning. I just wanted to give a quick recap of all the things that we talked about yesterday so that you can reference what we did. Anyway, hope you're having a great day so far, and I'll just talk through the basic things that we did. We talked about the parts of the guitar, which are handy when which you'll need to know. This is the head, this is the neck, this is the body. We talk about the sound hole, and we have the frets, which means it's marked by the lines, and you'll see, but the fret actually also means the space in between the lines. So this is fret 1, fret 2, fret 3, fret 4, fret 5, and so on. As a quick, easy reference, if you have 2 dots, that's the 12th fret, just in case you're looking for quick stuff. But for right now, we're only going to circle around the first 3 frets, fret 1, 2, and 3. In your left hand, the thumb stays behind. We try to keep it relaxed, but that takes some time to develop the muscles in that. So how do we develop muscles? We do our little O's. We do a circle and squeeze, 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 and squeeze all of our fingers, just to develop those tiny muscles in the fingers and learn to keep the palm relaxed. So what we do is, you'll see my thumb is on the back. I can move it around depending on where my hand needs to be. Mine's about in the middle right now, but whatever is comfortable for your hand and where your thumb needs to be, that's what works. So we did 3 chords yesterday. We started with a G chord, and we're going to use this string right here. Okay, we're going to play that string, the one next to it, and the one next to that. And those string names are E for this first one. Okay, E, B, and G. Okay, that's the letter names that go with these strings. So we're going to take the E string, which is this one, and I'm going to use my 4th finger, but you can use any finger that feels strong. Okay, so this is a G chord. Okay, and I'm just going to use 3 strings, these 3. Okay, and I'm going to try that again and make my finger sound a little better. That sounded nicer. Okay, that's a G chord. Okay, now sometimes I could use this finger. Alright, doesn't matter which finger you use, just pick one and make it sound pretty. The next one that we did was an E minor chord using the same strings, but we didn't use our left hand at all. So you can even put that behind your back if you need to. This is an E minor chord, same strings. And we are playing a G, a B, and an E. Okay. Alright, so those were our first 2. G, and then we took our hand away and made it sound like an E minor. Okay, the last one that we did was a C chord. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to take finger number 1, pointer finger. We're going to go to the B string, which is the middle one here, or the 2nd string. It's B. Okay, now I'm going to put my finger in such a way, and when I first started guitar, I had to really pay attention to where my fingers were. Now it feels easy, but when I first started, I had to work on getting my finger right in there so that it wasn't touching any other strings. That's what the tippy toe is for. Okay, so I'm going to put it on the B string, which is string number 2, and I'm going to play those same 3 strings. And now I've turned this B into a C. That's a C chord. Alright, so just a quick recap. When I'm putting my hand on, first I put my finger on, make sure it's not touching any other strings, and now I'm ready. Okay, so we have our G. I'm going to play it with my finger here. Here's a G, and here's an E minor, and then we put our finger on for a C. I'm not touching any other strings. And there's a C. Alright. And then you might want to give your fingers a little smush because then they start to... Yeah. And don't forget we need our short nails. I cut mine yesterday. Okay. Alright. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, let me know.